All right, 7 months to go until the 2025 ABSA CAPE EPIC. Today I'm just going to chat about a few things, a lot of questions I've had online and on social media leading up to the CAPE EPIC. Just a couple of tips, and I'll follow that up with a whole bunch of other new videos updating tools and a whole bunch of things that I might be changing up a little bit for the CAPE EPIC. So with 7 months to go, you should be on a training plan. Link up with a coach, let someone help you, guide you and monitor your progress leading up to the CAPE EPIC. It'll take a lot of stress off of you, and also you'll have a structured plan and you'll save a lot of time. So on today's ride, we're on a 90-minute zone 2. We ride on heart rate and also a power meter, and we try and stick to our zones and our plan that our coach has given us. On the CAPE EPIC, there's a lot of these bridges. Learn how to ride them well, and also learn how to ride technical rock gardens. Also get very comfortable with very steep drop-offs like this. There's a lot of that type of stuff in the EPIC. Rather be prepared for it. Tire size, we ride 2.4, and the most common tire I saw this year at the EPIC was the Recon race 2.4. We use an insert in our tires just for a little bit of extra insurance. It helps with all the rocks, especially if you're riding with a slightly lower tire pressure. I can highly recommend using a tire insert. So tire size is personal preference, but in the Western Cape and South Africa, 2.4 with a tire insert is a win. Insert's a definite little bit of an insurance, and as you can see here, we've got very rocky terrain. Slightly bigger tire with an insert will save you. Should you ride with a dropper seat post? Yes. For sections like this, it definitely helps a lot. Gives you more control of the bike, and position your body more and get through tough little sections like that over there now. So if there's one upgrade you want to do on your bike and you don't have a dropper post, get a dropper post. It is an absolute game changer. There's a lot of options out in the market. So there's a lot of choice, a lot of price range. You don't have to go too expensive. Well, the trails are fun today. Wow. Practice your technical riding. Rocky trails on the downs and the ups. The CAPE EPIC is rough. So spend a lot of time doing technical riding on the climbs and on the descents. When you're riding the EPIC, you're going to suffer, but you still want to have fun. So if you put all the prep work in before, you'll have a lot more fun instead of suffering every day out in the trails. And this is where dropper post comes in to help over here, and your technical riding skills. And that is easy compared to things you get in the EPIC. Tools. Try and come up with a system that all your tools live in your bike. You don't want to wake up every morning and worry about tools. Guys forget tools on the table, forget them at breakfast. So if you have a system where all your tools live in your bike and all your spares, that's one less thing you got to worry about. I'll go into more detail on this on my new tool video. Here's a little chainring tip. If you usually ride with a 32, train on a 34. If you usually ride on a 34, train on a 36. 2 weeks before the EPIC, go back down to the smaller chainring and the ride will just feel so much easier. Go slightly bigger on a chainring just for training. A few of us use the Csixx Chainrings. I think they've got over 500 styles of chainrings available. I normally train on a 34 or a 36 oval, and then depending how I'm feeling, I'll change that chainring 2 weeks before the EPIC. On most GPSs, you can set alerts. Set a eat alert and a drinking alert on your GPS and have that synced with your partner's GPS, so you get your alerts at the same time and you can remind each other to eat and to drink. During the epic there's a lot going on, and believe it or not, you do forget to take in your nutrition. So during the stage races of the epic, it's super important to stay hydrated and stay fueled. So set reminders on your GPS. I've got a drink reminder every 20 minutes and I've got an eat reminder every 45 minutes, which helps a lot. Learn how to ride steep, sharp switchbacks on the ups and on the downs. Remember, you need to learn how to ride switchbacks left and right, both ways, up and down. Find a local trail with lots of switchbacks and go and practice. On the epic there's a lot of these bridges. Learn how to ride those. They get very steep, and if you haven't had practice on bridges, they do become a little bit intimidating. This year there were a lot of crashes on those, so practice the bridges. Oh, how cool is that? Wow, and what a morning. Bridges everywhere. Let's talk about cycling kit. The most important thing for the epic are good bibs. At the Cape Epic Race Village there is a laundry service available, so in general you only need about 3 sets of kit. But when it comes to bibs, buy bibs that work for you and have good padding way before the epic starts, and get used to those bibs. The most important thing on this race is looking after your bum, and you don't want to end up in the bum clinic. That's not cool. For the last 3 years I've been using the Ciovita Apex range of bibs. We've done 100-mile races with them, multiple epics, multiple stage races, and for us they've been the most comfortable bibs, and they're also really well priced. I'll leave a link below to those. Now the bridge, as I said, there's a lot of these bridges during that region. Another bridge right here, this one's steeper. That's bridge number 6 in 12 Ks. I've had lots of questions about a USWE pack. Isn't it hot? Isn't it uncomfortable? Does it move around a lot? It's difficult to refill at water points. There are pros and cons for the USWE pack, but right now I actually can't think of any cons. The pros outweigh the cons for this pack. If you're riding the epic, use one. I think more than 70% of the riders used USWE packs on this year's epic. We've ridden in temperatures up to 58 degrees wearing these packs, and we were fine. Rather have the extra liquid than not. Advantage of the USWE pack, you can get a magnet for your tube and it'll just click straight back into place, and it'll clip loose just with one finger. So 2 of the main packs used for riders from USWE are the Outlander 2 and the Hydra 3. I'll leave links to those in the description below. If you're riding with the epic, try and train with your partner as much as possible. I've got Craig in front of me. We've ridden 3 epics together. We ride and train a lot together. Now the bridge, as I said, there are lots of these in the epic. Practice your drop-offs like that. Yeah. Practice your drop-offs. Be comfortable on your bike. Okay, thanks for watching. That's the first couple of tips done for the 2025 ABSA CAPE EPIC. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below, and I will do a follow-up video on any questions or any advice needed to train, ride, or just any advice on a normal everyday rider doing the epic. Thanks for watching. Cheers.